Right, so this is what I do for a living. I look through labels and I make sure that they're very vegan according to an international standardized criteria. It's what I do all day, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very boring. So I'm gonna just speed through this as quickly as possible. You guys can get what little juice of really important information that I can bring to you, and then you can go and roam around and have some delicious snacks that I've seen people passing out. Let me just quickly talk you through what exactly I'm going to be speaking about today, and it's very, very brief, but very, very interesting. So first we have why vegan certification? Why is it important? We've seen gluten-free certifications, we've seen halal certifications, but why exactly is vegan certification important? Next, what are the benefits of vegan certification? Next is who is V-Label. So we have vegan certification, but V-Label is a carrier of a vegan certification. And then just a quick look into our partners. So why does it matter? This is why it matters. Can anyone tell me why this product over here might be a cause for concern? Yeah, I mean, you'd assume that it's vegan just looking at it, right? It's lemonade. Actually, it contains an ingredient usually in some lemonades called lysozyme, which is an animal-derived ingredient. And if you don't properly check through it, you're probably going to miss the fact that it has that ingredient. Next, we have wine. Anyone here know why wine might not be considered vegan? No, not actually sulfites. Sulfites are fine. But good guess, good guess. So wine is actually, some wines are filtered through, or traditionally filtered through fined through egg whites, and can often be filtered through isinglass, which is also known as fish bladder. So yeah, we kind of make sure that isn't the case. We see that a lot of wines are coming on board and changing their production methods to ensure that it is a lot more ethically done. So it isn't as much of an issue as it was before, but there are definitely some wine brands that are doing that. Nail polish. What might nail polish have that is not vegan or not fully plant-based? No, good one. Testing is yes, one of them, but specific to ingredients. Nothing. Shellac. So shellac is extracted from an insect called a lac beetle, and they have a sort of resin that is used in nail polish to have that glossy effect. Orange juice. What? Yeah. Why might orange juice be not considered vegan? No? So it's often fortified with extra ingredients, including vitamin D. T. I'm seeing the tea stand over there. Yeah. Calcium and also omega-3. So there are these added ingredients that sometimes brands are not required to declare that can kind of slip under the radar. So this is the big thing. Various components of food do not legally belong to an ingredients list, and so they don't really need to be declared as such. So these include processing aids, carrier substances, food additives, and food enzymes. So these sort of things don't really need to be listed on your ingredients list. And if we look at something like wines, for example, I mean, they don't show filtered through isinglass. You just know that it's filtered. You don't know how it's filtered, that sort of thing. So when life gives us lemonade, we aggressively make sure that every risk-free ingredient or additive or enzyme or processing agent is checked, double-checked, look through with our suppliers, look through with our international team, and I also Google it just for an extra measure to make sure it's vegan as per our criteria. So this is an incredibly important thing. This is a very important reason as to why vegan certification is necessary. So when you check the label and it's vegan, so basically it speeds up the efficiency, trust, and credibility when it comes to customers selecting a product. Often we see customers looking through labels to make sure that it's fully vegan. We also know that producers of products can label something as vegan, but if it's not independently checked, we have research to show that it generally increases the, like I said, efficiency, trust, and credibility. So we did a research report with over 50 countries across the world, including South Africa, with over about 23,000 participants. And here are some extracts from it that indicate why vegan certification is necessary. The first is that over 60% of people trust independent labels like V-Label more than vegan labels designed by brands themselves. 95% of people associate V-Label with higher credibility of both product or brand. 95% of people connect V-Label with easy product selection. So like I showed you with the meme earlier, it's just quick, easy to make a decision when you see an independent label. Yeah, 78% of people generally trust products with V-Label more. And consumers, this is a very interesting one, usually assign V-Label or having a vegan certification on independent label as a sign of quality and health, and are often willing to pay more for those products. So this is a very cool comparison that we had in the research, is that across the board, if we look starting off with plant milks, consumers are generally willing to pay more if they have a stamp of approval on the box. So we see that they're willing to pay, this was a European study, so 2.4 euros without V-Label at 13.25%, and 17.38% of them are willing to pay more. Next. 43.77% are willing to pay more with the V-Label, as opposed to just sitting it at 33.77%. And then with chocolate as well, 34.81% willing to pay more, as opposed to just a standard smaller amount at 24.58%. So that's some very interesting information. So next, what does V-Label and Taylor Swift have in common? Anyone? Okay. So we're known for our reputation. So we're actually the world's leading vegan and vegetarian trademark. In South Africa in particular, we only work with vegan certification, not vegetarian. So yeah, we have over 50,000 products licensed across the globe, with more than 4,300 licenses that carry V-Label. And we have over 25 years of experience doing this, and we have experience not just in certification, it's a whole lot of other things related to V-Label, including quality management, food technology, chemistry, cosmetology, and marketing. So this is just a quick look at our criteria. We do have a much longer form that's much more boring to look at, which is why I didn't put it up here, but just a quick look at what we do and how we work through the process is we have production standards, we have audit and lab controls. We're not allowed to have GMOs that are declared on the front of the package, no animal testing on the product, and then obviously we check the ingredients according to our criteria. These are just some of the products that we do certify. People often associate us with food, but a number of things that are considered vegan. As we know, veganism or plant-based living is more of a lifestyle thing as opposed to just associated with food. So it's food, cosmetic and cleaning agents, gastronomy, and other non-food stuff as well. So we know vegan certification is important. We know that it makes people make decisions quickly. It makes them trust brands a lot more quickly. We know that V-Label is known for its reputation, or vegan certification in general, but what specifically makes V-Label unique? So these lovely bunch of people around me, so we are actually based in 30 countries across the world, and I have a big support team with me, and we have over 30 countries in more than 20 languages. So if you have some products here, and or if you know people in other countries that want to get certified, we have a team locally based as well. With other vegan certification brands, they're just based in that one country, but with us, because we're international, you can just see, oh, I want vegan certification in this country, and find sort of the closest country near you, which makes things a lot easier for audits and just getting in touch with someone and that sort of thing. So, sorry. I'm not done. And then we also offer marketing packages for our local clients to be used internationally as well. So if you have a product here that is vegan certified, we make sure that it's internationally known that it's vegan certified as well. So another very, very cool thing, and this is how V-Label came to South Africa, is that its revenues are used to finance local non-profit projects. So in South Africa, V-Label is partnered with ProVeg South Africa. That's who carries the license for V-Label, and the funds from those from the certification goes towards funding the non-profit that is ProVeg. ProVeg is, just as a side note, a plant-based advocacy organization that has the intention of reducing animal consumption 50% by the year 2040, and they're based in, I think, about 12 countries or so across the world right now. And if you can see here, there's just a number of other organizations that they've partnered with to help fund those organizations. So it's not just here to make money, it's actually here to make a difference. Now, I'm kind of done speaking about vegan certification and V-Label and just showing off about ourselves. And now I'm just going to quickly take you through which of the clients we've certified. I'll just start off with the ones we've certified internationally. Upfield, Take It Veggie, Lidl is a supermarket in Europe, Tesco, DM in Germany, Unilever, the vegetarian butcher, Ben & Jerry's, Magnum, Hellmann's, Danone and Alpro, Nestle with Nescafe and Garden Gourmet, Burger King is a big one as well, Beyond Meat, Starbucks, and here are just some of the international ones, and I'm just going to jump over to the ones we've done here in South Africa since we've arrived here. Yes. So we've certified a number of wines in South Africa. The area that seems to have the most interest are wines because it's yeah. So because we know it seems there is a lot of public interest in the fact that vegan wines might not be vegan. So they've been getting a lot of demand for that, and it also seems to be becoming an international requirement for wines to be vegan certified before they're exported. So one of our big partners is Boekenhout's Kloop with the Chocolate Block, Wolf Trap, Porcupine Ridge, Venologist, and Cap Maritime. Germania Wines, or Organic Wine by Sophie Germanier. Lila's Kitchen, formerly known as Vegevores. Oh, you know them? Yeah. Outcast Foods, Long Ridge Wines, Vinimark, more wines. Next. And then the big one we have is Burger King as well. Yeah, just a quick look at that. And yeah, that's basically it. Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
I guess I'll ask. When it comes to small businesses who want to get certified for products that they're making, what adaptations do you have for really small brands? Do you have any special packages for that?
100%, yeah. So we actually recently revised our sort of pricing model and just sort of auditing process so that we appeal to smaller brands, because we know, and we'll see here as well, that the plant-based market is kind of saturated more so with small brands trying to make it in the space. So yes, we do offer much more affordable packages for plant-based brands that are quite small, and the auditing process is also done internally to reduce the costs of the process. But yeah, if anyone's interested in certifying their smaller brands, they're definitely welcome to chat to me. Yeah.
Plant Powered Show pop-up podcast is here. Pull up a seat at the kitchen table and join me, Sean Lewitz, as I chat to local and international chefs, as well as health and wellness experts about this fascinating journey of food, health, and conscious living. Go ahead and follow the Plant Powered Show pop-up podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts right now, and take us home with you as we delve deeper into the world of plant-based living. The Plant Powered Show pop-up podcast.